message.
Hi, hello. I'm the junior manager here at the restaurant. I'm supposed to walk you through the job as our new security guard. From your resume, I can tell that you're already a well-experienced guard. But, it's protocol, so I have to walk you through the basics anyway. So, let's get started. We have security cameras all around the restaurant, and if you bring up the camera panel, you'll be able to view the feed from each camera by pressing the camera buttons on the minimap. Now, our lights are always off during the night. Obviously, because it'd be a waste of power to leave them on all night. So to actually see something on the cameras, you can activate the camera system's night vision mode. You activate night vision by clicking on the button of whatever camera you're currently using.
What the hell?
So for example, say you
Where
want to
am I?
see
What
camera
is
1.
this place?
Bring up the camera
Where am I?
panel, you click on the button that says Cam 01, and then to use night vision, you click on Cam 01 again. Once night vision is activated, you can click on any of the other cameras and view them with night vision as well. And you turn it off the same way you turn it on. Now, night vision takes more power than regular vision, so make sure you use it correctly.
What the hell?
Your first priority
Where
as
am
a
I?
security
What
guard
is this
here
place?
is to keep an eye on
Where am I?
These are really expensive machines, and we do not want them stolen. And you keep an eye on them through the cameras. We have quite a few animatronics here to please. There's of course the cats Candy and Cindy. There's Chester the chimpanzee, penguins, just lots I tell you. So, you also have 3 security doors in your office, each of which can be closed by pressing the door button by each door. These are here in case you're in some sort of danger, but personally I just use them to shut myself off from the world when I need a break. But don't let me be a role model on that one. You need to remember that closing these doors takes power, and the longer they're closed, the more power they drain. Now, I know that sounds kinda backwards, but you have to trust me on that one. I think it's something about the doors having an automatic fail-safe feature in case the power gets cut off, so they open up if there's no more power. All I know for sure is that they do use more and more power the longer they're closed, so you don't want to keep them closed for too long at a time. Now, the reason I keep mentioning the power is because the restaurant uses a backup power generator at night, which only has a certain amount of juice in it. So anything from viewing the cameras to using the security doors takes power. You can see how much power you have left on the computer on the desk in front of you. Try not to run out of power. If you do though, you won't be stuck in the office since the doors will always open up anyway. Oh, and one last thing. The animatronics aren't completely turned off at night, so they might start walking around a bit. But just be careful not to let any of them into the office, cause we have stuff in there we don't want damaged or anything. So don't bother with the ticket booth door. They won't attempt to get in through there. That should be all. You'll hear from me again on your next shift. Have a good night.
Why, hey there. Hi. How you doing, kitty cat?
You have one new message.
Hey there. I put up a note today to gather some intel on the animatronics from the other employees. Just to get a list of the issues we've had with them. They've written down some stuff here for you, so let's see. Alright, so obviously the animatronics walk around at night, you know that by now. They try to get to places they shouldn't be. Yep. They act weird after dark. Yep. They don't like adults. I mean, I suppose. They always seem nice around children. Around us employees, they just kinda stare at you. I always thought they just hadn't been coded to interact with anyone other than children. But some of the other employees have felt threatened by them now and then. But I know that some of them are also superstitious morons. So who knows if they just became scared when the animatronic looked at them in the eyes or something. Anyway, one last thing on the list here. The last penguin interferes with the system. There's a sentence I never thought I'd say. We have these penguin animatronics as waiters. They take people's orders and whatnot. We used to have 3 of them, but 2 of them broke down and haven't been fixed yet. I think they're referring to the 3rd penguin that still works, or, well, apparently it doesn't quite work. So yeah, definitely don't let him into the office. His presence alone could probably destroy our systems. Well, that'll be it for now. I'll be sure to leave another message for your next shift.
1. New message.
Still here, I see. Awesome job these last 2 nights. You're already way better than our previous night guard. He didn't even stand 2 nights before he brought a wrench to his shift and tried to destroy one of our animatronics. The animatronic in question is the Blank character, the one in the drawing room on camera 11, I think. Yeah, I'm surprised he still works. And despite the holes and the fact that his left arm and the back of his head is missing, the kids still really like him. Anyway, ever since that day, Blank's been acting almost more strange than the other animatronics. Like, among other things, he seems to have developed this fascination with getting into the office through the ticket booth. And I guess he can't see the glass or
Can I
something.
take your order?
So yeah, keep an eye on him. If you see him heading for the ticket booth, just shut the door in his face, and then he'll find something else
Can
to
I
do, I
take
guess.
your order?
Oh, and by the way, ever since that new Freddy Fazbear's Pizza closed last week, we've been getting
Can I
more and more
take your
customers
order?
during the day. So next week, if you're up for it, we could use you on the day shift. Think it
Can
over.
I take your
Talk later.
order? Can I take your 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 order? Can Cannot take your order. 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 Cannot take your order.
Good evening. As I'm sure you're aware, I wanted to call you tonight to help you settle in. I'm not going to waste your time, so let's cut straight to it. There should be a monitoring system in your workspace. Open it, please. Now, be warned, that old rickety system is a bit finicky, to say the least. You can't switch the cameras yourself, but you can mess with the speed at which they change. There's also an alarm, which can be used to scare away or distract anyone who might be up to no good. I'd recommend using it if you're in a situation where you see someone where they shouldn't normally be. However, I wouldn't use it too much considering they may start ignoring it entirely. Why am I saying this? Simple. To prepare you. People have been crazy about this place, especially recently, and I wouldn't be too shocked if somebody broke in again. Still wonder what happened to that kid. Now, two more things. The signal here is a bit rough. If you notice you're starting to lose connection on your monitor, just turn your router off for a second and flip it back on. As for the second thing, you may have noticed the ticket booth in front of you. Where's the glass? Don't ask, nor is it your business to know. What is your business is that you could use that shutter if you're put in a dangerous situation where somebody's in front of you. The window is also marked on your camera map, so you should be able to get a good idea of the building's layout. That's pretty much it. Just keep all that garbage in mind and you'll be set. If you didn't, well, too bad. Thank you.